Hello everybody. So, um, I did some card trick videos in the past. So the next trick I'm gonna do involves this type of move, which you already read in the title. It's the Elmsley Count. Now, what is that? That is a sleight-of-hand movement which you use for card tricks. So, what it looks like is basically you are showing that you have 4 cards in your hand. But obviously, I told you before this is sleight-of-hand, so I'll tell you about this Elmsley Count and what you can do with of the Elmsley Count. Okay, so Elmsley Count is a very helpful like sleight-of-hand movement, which and there's a lot of tricks that include Elmsley Counts. And this is like the spot where you can perfect it. You want to make sure that every single time you do an Elmsley Count, it works perfect. So I just showed you how to do it. I'll show you one more time. It looks like we have 4 cards here, but I'm gonna show you how to do this movement and make it look like I actually have 4 cards. So let's get started. Right. So here's how you do the Elmsley Count. Usually the original Elmsley Count comes with like 4 cards, but you can do with more than 4 cards, and I'll tell you how. But first, let's double up the Elmsley Count. Like, let's see if we can do the Elmsley Count properly with 4 cards. Like the first one, you can't do it with 3 cards because you can't do it. You can't just do it, otherwise it'll be weird. So I'm gonna teach you how to do it with 4 cards. So here's how you grip it. You're gonna have these 2 little fingers on one side, these 2 fingers on the other side. This is how you want it. Okay, now you want to think that you're showing 4 cards, but you're doing a little trick in this thing. So here, you're gonna hold in this grip right here, these 2 fingers. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna pull out the top card right here, the top card, only the top card. That's it. All right, and while I do that, what I'm doing here is I'm taking 2 cards and pushing them as 1. So these cards, I suppose if you push them as 1, it'll be a double. So you want to take the 2 middle cards as 1 card. Okay, so you're basically pushing out a double, and you want them to think that's 1 card. So you're gonna pull out the first card, and while you pull out the first card, you're gonna push out the top 2 cards, and you're gonna pull them as a double. Okay, so you have these 2 cards right here, and then what you're gonna do is you have this finger over here. You're gonna put this card back, and you're gonna hold it right here. You want to keep a break between the last card and the first card. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the 2 cards as a double. You're gonna basically that's 1 card, and you're gonna hold it like this, like a dealer's grip if you want. All right, then take the last card, and then you putting the first card back to the top. All right, so I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay, so I'm holding in this grip right here. I'm taking off the first card, and I'm gonna take off and while I'm taking out the first card, while like putting it back, right, I am taking these 2 cards as double, and I'm kind of putting a break between these 2 cards right here, 3 and 4. Okay, now what does this trick do? So let's say we have this alignment right here, 6 of spades, 6 of clubs, 5 of hearts, and 8 of diamonds. All right, and I'm gonna do the Elmsley Count. All right, and you see the difference? Well, the last card before, it used to be before like this, but it went to here, went to second position. So this trick, you can actually make tricks from the Elmsley Count. There's a lot. I think I posted videos before that includes the Elmsley Count. I provide a short tutorial, but I want to give like a big long tutorial right here. So let's do it one more time. Let's make sure you got the proper grip. Good. Now take out the first card, and while doing that, take the middle 2 cards as a double. Reload it and keep a break between these 2 cards. Take the double as 1 card, the last card, and back to the first card right here. So that's what you're literally doing. And let's try with another card. So let's add another card to this. All right. So let's see what happens now. So we're holding the same grip over here. We're taking 1 card off the only 1 card top. So before we had 4 cards, and we took the middle 2 cards as double. But But this time, we're taking all 3 cards as a triple. And it's basically, this is like a triple. You take pushing out a triple, and you're taking all 3 cards as 1 card. And then 3 and 4, alright? And you can add so many cards to this. But it's just gonna be weird if you have like a deck of cards and you do like an Elmsley count that like takes all the cards from here. That's not a good Elmsley count, because they know that this is not 1 card, right? But if you look in this angle, it kind of looks like 1 card, but it's actually like a lot of cards. So some people don't do it with like 50 cards in your hand. You can do it with the 4 or 5 cards, or how many cards you want. So yeah. So there's also some tricks where you have to do a little. You have to do an Elmsley count, but there's little something you have to do. So I'm gonna do an Elmsley count right now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put a pinky break right here, and then I put 3 and 4. Okay. So there's some Elmsley counts where you have to do it. You have to do the Elmsley count, and then you end up with this part right here. You're having a pinky break between separating these 2 cards. It's actually quite simple. You just have to do the Elmsley count. But just that, put the pinky right here, 3, 4, and make sure you put the top card as the top card. The top card will be till the top card. All right. Now, if you do this trick fast, it will really look like you're showing 4 cards. So, I think you saw it before. Is if you do it super fast, it really looks like you're showing that you have 4 cards. I mean, you have 4 cards, but you want to just kind of change the arrangement of the cards, right? But if you do it really slow, you'll notice that if I'm doing it pretty slow, they'll quickly notice that this card, you did this card is to the top card, this turn, they kind of see that you did something. You kind of changed the arrangement or something, and they're like, huh. And also, there can be also like a face-up card right here, right? And if you want to do an Elmsley count, if you do pretty fast, it's gonna work out properly, and the face down card will come down, right? So that's also one more thing. Now you cannot have like this. Like it's just gonna be like weird, because then they'll notice that you have like 2 cards. Ooh, I took the first card as a double. So you can either do this, or you can't do this, because it's gonna be too impossible, because then they'll already notice that. Why is there a face-up card in the middle of nowhere? So the Elmsley count is kind of like a shuffler, and showing that you have 4 cards. So it's like what it looks like you're doing is you're showing the cards, but actually you're kind of like rearranging the cards, so then this card will go right here. Right, especially if there's like a face-up card right here, that you want to avoid that. So there's a lot of different kinds of Elmsley counts, and you can explore them. Why not you try to explore them? There's a lot of card tricks out there. There's some card tricks we do normal. Elmsley counts, maybe Elmsley count with a lot of cards. It would be like 5 cards, 6 cards. Maybe there's an Elmsley count with the pinky break needed, or a thumb break needed, or maybe you have to avoid this card right here being shown while it's face up, so you want to do some little cool trick. But yeah, that's the Elmsley count, guys. Keep on practicing, and I'll post my next video pretty soon. How do you say bye-bye in Spanish? It's adios.
Thanks for watching.